Hi everyone, I continue on the lesson, so that's video 3 for topic 5. Now I want to find the slope of the line, for example, for a general formula of the line equation. Okay, so let's say I give this equation and I say, okay, that's the equation of the line. And how do you know? Because y power 1, x power 1, and I don't see any xy. Okay, so that's equation of the line, and I want you to find the slope of the line. You say, okay, I know a slope of the line is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, but I don't see any y1 x1 and y2 x2. So then I would say it doesn't matter. I can find those points just using p and q. It's okay. I can use just the formula. So then I would say, so as you remember, we used to do just any value for x, and then we find y using the equation. So here we can do the same thing. So here I can say, for example, I can say I have x1, for example, for the point, and for example I can call this point p1. Okay, so I can say it's x1 and y1. Okay, and then you would say, okay, so what is x1? I would say, okay, you remember for x1 we can choose any point. Okay, so I just choose x1. But how about y1? Okay, for y1 I cannot say I want to choose y1, for example, 10 or 100 because I like it. No, I have to calculate using the equation. So it's qx1 plus p. Oh, perfect. So the next point, which is p2, for example, okay, so here I don't call it p and q because then you mix it with p and q here. I can use capital letter, I can use any words, I can use a, b, for example, for the point. Okay, so here I have x2 and y2, and that's x2, as I said, x2, any point I want. And here I cannot say y2 is whatever I want. No, it's qx2 plus p. Okay, so then what is the slope? Okay, see, I have the equation of the line, I have the formula for a slope. I need to find 2 points. I don't have the points, and I just have the equation of the line, so it doesn't matter. I can use the equation of the line, I can find 2 points. So I don't see any number here. It's okay. I see x1, x2. It's okay. I see values. I don't know what is p and q, but still, if I have value for those, I can calculate. Okay, so what is a slope? Okay, a slope is here. A slope is, okay, so maybe I start from here. A slope is okay, qx2 plus p minus qx1 plus p. But remember, you should, okay, so maybe I just wrote it a little bit top. Okay, so I make the line here. So qx2 plus p minus qx1 plus p divided by x2 minus x1. Okay, because I started from y2, I have to start from x2 in the denominator as well. Okay, so oh my god, what should I do? I see x1 and x2 and p and q. Doesn't matter, I can simplify. Okay, so I do like terms. Okay, so see, I have 2 like terms and I have 2 these things here. Okay, so I can do qx2 plus p minus qx1 minus p. Okay, can I cancel p and p? Yes. Can I factor q? Yes. So x2 minus x1 divided by x2 minus x1, and I can cancel this bracket and this bracket, and I can say Q is the slope. Okay, see here, I didn't say before I start, but here we are proving, that's a proof, that if I have y isolated one side, the other side, what you see beside x is the slope. Okay? Now, when you do it on your own, when you see the formula for general case, I don't see any P and Q. I just use P and Q as just two letters. Okay? So not numbers. Because if I use numbers, that's not a proof, because I say, okay, that's for this equation, this line, for example. How about for another line? So I use something general. But at the beginning, if I tell you I want you to prove it, then you say, oh my God, students are really panicked when they hear that they have to prove something. They have to prove something. This is the proof here. Okay, so if I see y one side alone, isolated, the other side, what you see beside x is a slope. Okay, so and how about y-intercept? Okay, so I just use, okay, how about y-intercept? So I have y equal qx plus p. Okay, so I put x equals 0, y is q times 0 plus p, which is p. Okay, perfect. So this one, oops, this 0 and p is y-intercept. That's another proof here. Okay, that's another proof here. I can say I am proving that if I have y isolated one side, the other side, what you see beside x is a slope, and what you see just as a number, that's y-intercept. Because if I substitute x equals 0, y equal that number. Okay? Usually we show y equal, so I can change, okay, y equal mx plus b. That's a formula that we usually use. Okay? So m is the slope and y is y-intercept, as you can see here on this picture. Look at the image here. The image is, you can see b here, then you can see this run, this rise, maybe I change the color, and rise over run is the slope. Okay, for any 2 points. Oh, perfect. So now I can do these questions. What is the slope here? Oh, for the first one, very easy. Okay, so, oh my God, yeah, a slope here is, maybe I write a slope, or I just write m, because we agree on a slope to be m. So m is 2 and y-intercept is 0 and 1, because I see 1 there. Okay, I can change the color. Oops. How about next? A slope is, what is the slope? Minus 3? Minus 4? No, minus 3 divided by 4. Okay, and y-intercept is 0 and minus 5. Okay, so again, this one, this one. How about the next one? That's a very interesting question. Okay, when I give this question to students, so sometimes I see they say, okay, what I see beside x is a slope. What I see as a number is y-intercept. Wrong. No. Okay, when I see something like that, 3x plus 2y equals 6 is a standard form, not a slope-intercept form. Do you remember? In the first video, I talked about a slope-intercept form. A slope-intercept form is this. A slope-intercept form is this one. This is a slope-intercept form. because you see a slope beside a slope multiple x plus y-intercept. So if you see y isolated, that's a slope-intercept form. If you see x and y are just mingling, one side and the other side is just a number, that's a standard form. If I have this case, I have to solve for y. Okay, so 2y is, I move, so I change the sign, it is 6, maybe I just do this way, minus 3x. Oh, okay, so I have to, maybe something happened and oh yeah, minus 3x plus 6. Why I made it red? Because I just want to show you that I changed the sign because I move it. Oh, perfect. So then I have to divide both sides with 2. Y is minus 3 over 2x plus 3. Okay? So now what is the slope? Now a slope is minus 3 over 2 and y-intercept is 0 and 3. Okay? Remember, if you don't see y isolated, you cannot say whatever is beside x is a slope, whatever is just a number is y-intercept. No, you have to solve it for y. How about here? Okay, if the slope is minus 4 over 9 and y-intercept is 1, what is the equation of the line? Okay, so y is, okay, so let me see. Yeah, y is minus 4 over 9x plus 1. This is a slope-intercept form. But how about if I want to see a standard notation, so just a standard form, not a standard notation, sorry, a standard form. I want to see the line in a standard form. Okay, so I have to have all x and y one side. Okay, so I multiply both sides with 9. Why? Because I see in the denominator, I see 9. Okay, so I multiply both sides 9 with 9. Okay, so multiply 9 with both sides. Okay, so then it is 9y equal minus 4x plus 9. Okay, so then x and y one side. Okay, so 4x plus 9y equal 9. And this is a standard form. Okay, when I see, so this one is y equal mx plus b, and this one is ax plus by equal c. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, how about this one? Find a slope and y-intercept of this here. Okay, and make the graph. Okay, so I cannot say a slope is 9 because it's beside x. No. I have to solve it for y. Let me see. It's just sometimes OneNote is really doing crazy things. Okay, so, okay, I have 9x minus 3y equal 12. Then I have 3y equal 9x. Because I move 3y to the other side, I make it so positive. So I change the color. 9x I don't move, and 12 I move as well. Oops. Okay, but I just changed left and right. Okay, so it's yes. Okay, so then I divide both sides with 3, so I have 9. So this 9 over 3 x minus 12 over 3, which is 3x minus 4. Okay, now graph it. Okay, so I can graph it using the third method. Okay, the third method is faster. Okay, so I just need to see a slope is 3. it is 3 over 1. So I go 1 to right, 1 right, I go 3 up. Okay, so 1 right, 3 up. Why 3 up? Because it's positive. Why 1? Because it's run is in the denominator. Okay, and I always go right. For horizontal I go right, but I go either up or down, depends on being positive or negative. Okay, so I do this. Okay, so I need a space. I need a space to go 1 to right. Perfect, I have room. I need to go 3 up. Okay, and y-intercept is 0 and -4. Okay, so I first find -4, and I need to keep this in my mind that I need to have a space. Okay, so maybe I can do for example, here. Okay, so here I can say this is -1, -2, -3, and -4. Okay, now I know for y-axis I go 2 by 2. Okay, how about for x? Okay, for x I just need to go 1 to right. Perfect, so I have a space there. So I do, maybe this is 1 and this is 2. For this one I go 4 by 4 because I have a space. Okay, so first I decide about the method. Second, I look at the slope, how many rise, how many run, up, down, right, and then I find y-intercept. I should make sure that I have a space to do my moves, and then from y-intercept I find it here. I go 1 to right. Okay, and then so it's 1 to right, I show it, and then I go how many up, so 3 up. Okay, so that's here, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so let me see, can I make sure if 1 and -1, 1x, so 9, yes, it's working. Okay, so I have this one. So see, I have 1, 2, 3, 3 up. Okay, so I want to see this. When I say indicate it on the graph and show me on the graph, I want to see how many right, how many up or down, and I want to see with arrows and with the numbers. So first I decide about the method. Second, I find the slope, I find y-intercept, I look at my slope, how many right, how many up or down, and then based on that I make my graph. I need to have a space for my moves. Then I find y-intercept, then I do the moves, then I show it on my graph, and then when I have the second point, which is here, I just connect them. Okay, so yeah, okay, so maybe here it's hard for me to do it on the tablet, so when I am sitting here, so yeah, okay, so that's that, right? So far so good. So that's the graph here. Okay, so let me see. Just wanted to check something. Oh yes, okay. Yeah. Okay, so what is the slope of horizontal and vertical lines? So we want to talk about that. The slope of horizontal and vertical lines. Okay, so maybe I just have to graph it and talk about it. Okay, see, for example, I have this. Maybe I can change the color to make it more attractive, maybe. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so I have x and y. Okay, so where is horizontal line? Okay, horizontal line, for example, is this one. Okay, horizontal line. So I have 2 points on the horizontal line. which I know one of them is x1 and y1. So I show x1 there. So this is one of them, x1 and y1. And the next one is x2 and y1. I have the same y for both of them. Oh, perfect. This is x2. Okay, so what is the slope then? Okay, a slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, which is 0 over a number, which is 0. Oh, okay, I can accept. For any horizontal line, a slope of the horizontal line is 0 because I don't have any change on y. Okay? How about here? Vertical lines. Okay, so if the lines are vertical, so I make another one here. Oops. X and y, so I make, for example, that. Okay, so I have these points and these points. Okay, so what is the point here, for example? Okay, it is x1 and y1, and it is x1 and y2. Why just x1 for both of them? Because I have the same x for both of them. That's vertical line. They have the same the same x. When I make a perpendicular line, I reach to the same point. Oh, perfect. Okay, so what is the slope? A slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I have a number divided by 0, which is undefined. Oops. If you see number divided by 0 and you say infinity or minus infinity, it means you know a little bit of calculus. Number divided by 0, if I have 0 exactly in the denominator, it's undefined. If I have something in the denominator which approaches to 0, in future when we talk about limit, you understand what do I mean by approach, then in that case, I can say when the denominator approaches to 0 but it's not 0, the whole fraction approaches to minus infinity or infinity. And that's a topic in limit. You can see next semester. But if you have exactly 0 in the denominator, it's undefined. Okay? So I just said this because sometimes when I have number divided by 0, students say infinity or minus infinity. And I know they have a little bit of they have idea about calculus and limits and those things. No, that's not the case when I have 0 in the denominator, exactly 0, so that's undefined. Okay, so now I want to be able to write the equation of the line if I have, for example, information about the line. Maybe I give you points on the line. Maybe I give you a stop on the line. Maybe I give you just a picture of the line. Maybe I give you graph of the line. And I want you to tell me what is the equation. Okay? So, in any of these cases, first you have to find a slope. Then you have to find y-intercept, and then you have to write it this way. Okay, so what is a slope, what is y-intercept, and then write it this way. So maybe it's very easy, I give you all this information, you just substitute. Maybe no, you have to find it. Maybe I give you 2 points, maybe I give you 1 point and 1 slope, for example, a slope and 1 point. Maybe I give you 2 points, no slope. So you have to see which one you have. Okay, here write the equation of the line that a slope is 2 and y-intercept is 3. Okay, so easy. Y equal to x mx plus b, which is y equal 2x plus 3. Okay? Okay, so I can find 3, and then based on rise and run, I can say, okay, so I have a slope equal 2 over 1, which is just slope is 2, which is 2 over 1, means if I go 1 right, I have to go 2 up. Okay, 1 right, 2 up. Okay, so and I need to find 3 first. So first I decide my method of graphing, then I look at my slope. So I want to use the third method. I look at my slope, 2 over 1, so 1 to right, 2 up. So then I need to find the y-intercept. I need to make sure that I have a space to do my moves. Okay, so here I find 3 and I should be able to go up 2 from 3. Okay, so here, okay, so I do, let me see, for example, let me see if I, okay, so I do this way. Yeah, so 1 2 3 here, so this fine that. So for this one I do move 2 by 2. For this one I move, let me see, I have a space, so here I can move 4 by 4. Even I can do 5 by 5. Okay, so here I do 4 by 4. Okay, I show 1, I show 2, I show 1, I show 2. If I don't show, then I can ask, how do you know what is the unit? Okay, so I find y-intercept first. I need to make sure that I have a space to do my move. Then I go 1 unit to here, so 1 to this, and then I go 2 to up. Okay, so 2, so 1 and 2. Okay, and then I can connect them. Okay, right? So maybe I can just show it, just maybe I can do some other ways. Maybe for example I can do it a little bit in the middle because I have a space, so I can show it a little bit in the middle. Okay, so that doesn't matter. For example, here I can say, it's okay. I can say, look at that. So okay, so I can make it here because I have a space. I don't need to, yeah, I can do that. I can do that, and then I have 1, I have 2 and 3, and then I can say, okay, so I find these 3 here. I want 1 move to here. Okay, so 1 right. Okay, 1 to right, perfect. Then I go 2 up. Okay, so 1 and 2. Here I do 2 by 2. Here I do 4 by 4. I have a space. I don't need to go more than 1, so I can just go 4 by 4. Okay, so then I do, yeah, I do this move here, and then from here I go 2 up. So I show this way, and then I can highlight it. So and then I can just connect them. Okay, so I decide on my method. I look at my slope, how many right, how many up or down, and then I just find my y-intercept, and then I do the move. I show my move, I highlight them, and then I just find the other point, and then I connect them. I have to connect y-intercept with the new point, and that's my line. Okay, so how about this? Find the equation of the line which pass into. See here, I didn't give you a slope and y-intercept. No, I didn't give you. I just give you 2 points. Okay, that one was easy. That one was very easy, the first one. But here, I don't say it's hard, but you need to do more work. Okay, so okay. So first I have to write y equal mx plus b. This is what you need. Wherever I give you one question, at the beginning you have to say, what do I need and what do I have? This is what you need. What do you have is 2 points. Okay, can I use these 2 points to find what I need? I need a slope. Yes, I know a slope is 6 minus 2 divided by 4 minus 3, which is 4 divided by 1, which is 4. Yes. Oh, perfect. So my line is 4x plus b. Do I have b? B is y-intercept. X is 0 in y-intercept. Do I see 0 there in 3 and 2, 3, 2 and 4, 6? No. Doesn't matter. I know these 2 points are on the graph, so I can plug them and find B. Which one? Any of them. Good news, any of them. Okay, so I do 6 and 4. Okay, so 6 equal 4 times 4 plus B. Okay, so 6 equals 16 plus B. So B is minus 10. Okay, the equation is y equal 4x minus 10. Okay, the first question I have a slope and y-intercept, I just substitute. This question I don't, doesn't matter. At the beginning I write what do I need, what do I have, can whatever I have help me to find what I need? Yes. For y-intercept, for a slope I just use the formula. For y-intercept I substitute any of the points and I find the y-intercept. Okay, how about this? Find the equation of the line. Find the equation of the linear equation passing through the points and having y-intercept equal that. Okay, so so at the beginning I say what do I need? Y equal mx plus b. This is what I need. Okay, so yes, perfect. Do I have a slope? No. Do I have 1 point? Yes. I have 2 points, but I don't really notice. How do I notice it here? Okay, so one of the points is this. One of the point is y-intercept, which is 0 and minus 4. Oh, perfect. I have B. Yes, it is y equal mx plus mx minus 4. Because it's, so I can use my slope formula in order to find my slope. I can just substitute, doesn't matter. I can substitute, that's easier. So I do 4 equal minus 12m minus 4. Then minus 12m is 8 and m is minus 8 divided by 12 or minus minus 2 divided by 3. Yes. Okay, so I have m, I have this guy. Okay, I can write the equation. The equation is minus 2 over 3x minus 4. Okay, see, I needed this one. I use my information to find and then I reach it. Then I reach to it. Okay. Write the equation of the horizontal line passing through this horizontal line. Okay, so when I have horizontal line passing through, okay, so maybe I can graph it this way here. Maybe I can make it a graph and tell you what do I need. Okay, so where is my point 3 and 2? Okay, so for example, if I have this, for example, okay, so 1, 2 and 3 here, for example, I can do 2 by 2. I have a space, doesn't matter. I can do 2 by 2 here. Okay, so 1 and 2. Okay, this is my point, 3 and 2. But I want a line which is horizontal. Okay, so means this. I am looking for this. Maybe I change the color, so I am looking for this. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so what do I notice here? I notice m is 0. Just a slope is 0. Yes? Okay, a slope is 0. So I need y equal mx plus b, but this is 0 multiple x plus b. Okay, but what is b? Okay, I look at this point. This point is 3 and 2. When I make a perpendicular line, I reach to 2. Yes, because that's my y. Okay, so y equal 2 then. Okay, so if I tell you I want horizontal line that passes through this point, means you just have to look at y and say y equal 2 is the equation. Oh, perfect. So when I have a horizontal line, my line doesn't look like mx plus b because m is 0. So I just have B, Y equal B. Okay? So yes. Okay. Yeah. So now I stop here and I continue for in the next video. I continue the lesson there. Okay? So that's number 3. Yeah. Thank you so much. Bye.